Hello everyone and welcome to my hobby home. My name is Cathy. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. I am doing my Whip It Wednesday. So we are working on something that is in progress. I am doing the Cotton and Joy Starly. Put that where you can see it there. This is the project that we did at the retreat. And I am still working on it. My goal was to have this done. I am actually recording this Saturday night. It is after 10 p.m. That's not unusual for me. But I'm recording this on Saturday so y'all can have it Wednesday. I have been sewing all day long. You can probably see right there, I have something a little different hanging up there. You should have seen it. If you haven't seen what that is, go back to Monday's video of project updates. You will be able to see what that is. You probably know what that is just by looking at that. But that is all I worked on Saturday. I just realized y'all are probably going to see smoke or haze going across my room here in front of me. I don't know. You may not be able to see that. I have one of them air poofers that put scent out. What are they called? Glad something. I don't know. It's the thing that's got batteries. You put that little bottle of scent stuff in there and it makes your room smell good. That's what that is. I moved it over here because I couldn't smell it over there. So I wanted to smell it. I may need to move it again because my nose just started running. It may be why it's running. Because it's got essential oils in it. And I'm kind of sensitive to essential oils. Who knew? But, so now what I'm doing is working on my Starly. I want to at least get, these are pieces that are already put together. I have other pieces that are broke down. I want to get through at least one. And like I said, it's not after 10. It's almost 10. It's like 9:55. So I'm going to give myself maybe an hour to sew. I don't know. I don't know how long I'm going to sew. But this will be a Whip It Wednesday for us. You'll be able to see the progress I'm making on my Starly. And I hope to be able to get on a couple more projects tomorrow evening. I may be able to. I don't know yet. But let's just get sewing. I'm not exactly sure. I may chat with you. I may put music on. I may actually put music on today. Because I really need to focus on my pattern, because the reason these pieces are put together is because I had to rip them apart. I put them together wrong. But I'm going to lay them out the direction they're supposed to go. And that way, I don't put them. This is my centerpiece. Of course, that's easy to get right. The centerpiece is correct. The top rows are not correct. But I'm going to get it correct. So I'm just pulling these over out of the way, and I will start by putting these two pieces together first. I probably need to pull my pins out. My pins have had a workout today. I have used them. I don't even know why I put them up, because I knew I was going to work on this. My goal is to get more than, I want to get 2 projects out of the way this weekend. Well, it's Saturday night. I guess I still consider Sunday part of the weekend. But I want to get these out of the way to make room for a new project that I want to do. And I'm hoping tomorrow I can order something I've been wanting to try. So yeah, guys, y'all are going to be seeing a lot of me trying things this year, because it's things that I wanted to. I just got to notice that something's wrong with my bobbin. Probably nothing's wrong with my bobbin because it's a full bobbin. And if something is wrong with my bobbin, well, something is wrong with my bobbin. There's no bobbin. I don't know what's going on with that. But it is easy to remedy. I'm going to keep y'all here with me so y'all can see how I fix this. First thing I'm going to do is remove my plate. Okay, I don't see anything here. Let me pop my bobbin out. I do have bobbin there. And I'll show y'all this. This is a jumbo bobbin from Bernina. It is full. I just filled it. So I knew there was nothing wrong with it. Let me clean this out. I mean, it does have a little fuzz down in here. I don't think that had anything to do with why it went off or quit working. And I'll just rethread my bobbin and then just pop it back in. I had just oiled my machine and cleaned it out before I started this, so I might not have pulled the thread through correctly. And y'all see that is that quick. You have to make sure you push this thing on good though. I am going to put this, let's see if we can, let me go slow. It could have happened because I went a little too fast and it didn't give it time to pick that bobbin up. That right there has some thickness to it, so I wanted to help it go through here. Okay, so the next thing we will do is we will add our other end. Yes, y'all imagine my disappointment after I had this thing all put together. Oh, I thought it was so perfect, and I had the corner pieces turned the wrong way. So disappointing. But it does not make for a pretty block when it's that way, because it's solid. It's a solid color when it's done like that, and that just wasn't pretty. So, of course, I took it apart. And I'm redoing it. I'll make sure my sides are even here. I'll tuck that up under that needle just a little bit there. We're going back under another thick piece, so I do like to help them out, help my machine out when it's a thick piece. So guys, I hope y'all have been having a, well, I guess I should say wonderful week, because you're going to be seeing this on Wednesday. I hope you've had a great weekend so far. Still have one more day of it. Okay. I will have to press that out in just a bit, but I'm going to get started on my bottom row, and then I'll press it out. And I ran out. I used the best press on this, and I ran out. Okay, I received some at retreat in one of my little goodie bags. I'd never heard of it, never used it, but it is wonderful. What I have on hand, you may not be able to see it over there, but I will show it to you once I press. I'll bring it back over here. But I've been using this stuff called Magic. I mean, it does fine and dandy and all, but that best press, I mean, you could tell you've starched your fabric when you use that. And it smells fabulous. And I think the one I had was called Fresh Linen, I think. But it's got such a clean smell to it. And that Magic, it has no smell to it. Anyway, I was telling you about the best press. I'm having to order some of that stuff because the places that I saw it, my local quilt shops don't carry it. I don't know. I didn't check the one west of here. I didn't check it, but I'm not going to be headed that direction anytime soon. And I know Joann's carries it. But we don't have a Joann's here any longer. It closed years ago. And I hated that. I hated that they closed because they always had such good deals on patterns and clothes patterns. And I hate, well, any kind of pattern, really. It wasn't just clothes patterns. Sometimes, you know, Simplicity, McCall's, Butterick. Like one week they may have one of the patterns for, you know, like McCall's. They may have them for 99 cents, and then the next week they may have Simplicity. And when they did that, I would go pick up a lot of patterns because I had kids, and I would sew clothes, and I would even buy like holiday patterns, you know, pillow patterns. And I mean, I have a resale business too on eBay. I haven't really done a lot with it lately, and I have a few things on there, but I need to go through. I have some boxes that I need to go through and get them emptied out and clean the items real nicely, because I like to clean my items and photograph it and get it all out there. But I do a lot of glassware stuff. I know that probably sounded strange because I do a lot of sewing here, but my husband and I used to, this is something that we did together, but we've kind of, I'm not going to say gotten out of it, but we just don't do it like we used to. So I'm going to press this and I'll be right back. And I am back from pressing. So now what we are going to do is put our rows together to make our block. So once again, I am going to pin it. And like I said, I could tell now using this other spray, it's just not as stiff. I mean, once you use it, it softens this up. Because this, like I said, was originally done with Best Press. That stuff really... Best Press is a starch and sizing, if I'm not mistaken. And I don't have any sizing spray. But I have starch. I just don't have sizing spray. But that right there, it's quilting and crafting spray is what it says it is. So I'm guessing it's probably not even a starch. I don't know, but I know it. Normally when you use starch, it makes fabrics easier to handle. It makes them stiffer. That doesn't do that. This is what magic looks like. It says, fragrance and flake free, removes wrinkles, flattens seams, reduces stretch for point matching, improves accuracy for cutting and sewing. It says for additional stiffness, respray material and press again. Well, that's one quilt and it's almost empty. So it took a lot for that one quilt. And I want to get this quilt almost done. I think I have 6 or 7 blocks already done. And there's 12 for this project. And it's sad I haven't even got a full block done, and I'm sitting here looking at my timer on my camera there, and it says we've already been doing this for 25 minutes. Now, you're not going to see 25 minutes because part of that was pressing. But I'm giving myself a whole hour from beginning to end, pressing and everything. And, yeah. That way, when I edit it down, I do edit the pressing out. And a lot of times that'll bring it down to about a 20-minute video. And if you watched one of my prior videos, I explained why I do around 20-minute videos. And it just seems that for sewing videos is kind of the sweet spot, you know. It's not too short, but not too long. But I do want to get this done so y'all can see one block come together, because I don't think I've recorded working a block together. Now, for some reason, I have extra fabric between these two seams. Thank goodness for a bias cut or non-bias cut, whatever. It's a little stretchier. And I don't know that I got those seams going right, but I don't know that I matched those seams is what I mean. So I'm probably going to not be straight right there. Let me look. Yeah, it's off. Oh, both of them are off. See, I don't like when seams come together like that because I never can get them to match up. Oh, well. It is what it is. I'm not going... Oh, I undid my needle somehow. So, now we are going to put the bottom row on. I can get another panel done. I will do one with y'all from start to finish. The only thing that I won't have to do is the half square triangles. Because I already put that video out before, well, the Sunday. So, it's going to be like February 3rd, I believe, is when that came out. And we had 196 or 76. We had a lot of half square triangles. But we also have a lot of flying geese that we have to do on this quilt. So if you're trying to learn how to do half square triangles or flying geese, this is the pattern for you. Because you will do so many of them, you'll either know how to do them right or wrong. Because however you do them, that's probably how you will do them for the rest of your life. Because there's so many of them. So get you a good half square triangle ruler. I got myself one, but I haven't opened it up yet because I haven't had to use it on this one yet. This is a non-slip, multi-size 6-inch flying geese and 45-degree, 90-degree triangles. I was told there is a video on how to use that, and I am going to watch it, but I haven't had an opportunity here yet to watch that. And but I haven't had to use it yet, so I will probably use it well, for this project I have a smaller flying geese ruler, so I won't need it on this one because the ruler I have works fine for this one. But guys, I have been watching, this is the time of year we have a theater that puts on plays, and you know, a few years ago most everything kind of went awry and crazy. Well, I've been seeing some advertisements for, I don't know if it is this theater or not. They put on shows. It's like, lack of a better word, like a Broadway show. It's a stage show. It's not like a movie show. It's a stage show. And I've been seeing some advertisements now. Like I said, I don't know if it's for this theater or not, but I am really wanting to find some shows. You know, sorry, my nose itches. To get in to watch. I actually prefer to watch ballets, which I know is probably kind of weird, but I do love watching ballets. I know this is kind of random talking, isn't it? But it just popped in my head something that I had been seeing So, I mean, do y'all like to go see theater shows, or do you like ballets? Do you, I have a friend that she likes to go, to like murder mystery dinners. And I think there's a place around here that does them like a certain day of the month, like the first Tuesday of the month. I don't know. That's probably not what it is, but you get the drift. And just what do y'all have something like that in your area? I mean, we are a very small area where I live, so there's not a lot of theatrical events. Just what this place puts on. Now, I mean, I know I could go watch some dance studios ballet routine, but I don't want to do that. That's like a ballet recital, and I don't do ballet recitals. Okay, guys, I'm going to press this, and then I'll bring it back so you can see it. Okay, this is one of the blocks for the Starly. I'm making sure I put it all together correctly. You can see it better right there. So I have all of my blocks for the Starly back here. You can't see them because of my sewing machine, but I have all of the blocks right there that I have completed. We are already at 45 minutes. So I'm going to just let this be our Whip It Wednesday. We got a block done, even though it was already partially put together. I want to wait for my best press to come in because I did order some best press. And I'll just talk with you guys just a little bit. We can chit chat a bit, which is fine. I like to chit chat. I am going to wait for my best press to come in because for these blocks, I do need that. I'm cutting my machine off because it'll make the light so much better in here. I do like how stiff this gets with the best press because it's got a good stiff feeling to it, and this Magic just doesn't give it that stiff feeling. Now, I like the smell of it too. I'm not going to lie. I like the smell of that best press. It smells really nice. But this is one more block that is done. And I know I'm looking like I'm so busy, but I'm just trying to get little things done. I need to stop and talk to you guys. But the Starly, I hope to have the Starly, what is today? Like I said, I'm recording this on Saturday, which is the 17th. Y'all won't see it until 21st, I think. I want to have my Starly almost completed, if not completed, by the end of the month. Because I want my box for another project, and I can't do another project if I still have this in the box. So I want to have my Starly completed and ready to go to the long arm by the end of February. So it may go to the long arm the end of February, but I'm hoping I can get my Craftsman to the long arm in February and the Starly in March. I'm only going to long arm one quilt a month because that is quite a fee. But I can't long arm because I don't have a long arm. But I could sew it on my machine, but it's a big project and I want to make sure it's done correctly. And I could carry one a month to Miss Dee Dee. Miss Dee Dee, if y'all are watching, I'll have a project for you by the end of February. No rush. You know, you get it done whenever you get it done. But I'll go in and bring it and put it. Well, I got to pick my backing out and my binding, and I'm going to want y'all to do it all again, because y'all do such a wonderful job. The quilt shop that I use for my long arm services, Stitched in Faith in Mangum, Louisiana, Miss Dee Dee actually, I don't know who does it. I don't know if she does it or somebody else does it, but they actually will sandwich your quilt. Now, I mean, you pay for this services. I'm just going to say that. They will sandwich it for you. You know, they'll back it, quilt it, and bind it for you. And you pay for each one of the services, but to me, I get an absolutely beautiful finished project, because I can't do that. I can't even bind right, y'all. I have practiced and practiced and practiced. I practice on my smaller pieces, and some pieces come out good, some don't. But my throws and my quilts, they will go to the long arm. And just for good sake measure, so it'll be pretty. Because I notice when you have your quilts long armed, all them bad things that's in them, you can't see them anymore. Like, I'm not going to tell you how many bad things are in this. I got corner seams that are not matching up, which I really don't care about that, because it's my quilt. It's not going to matter to me. But yeah, I really like carrying my larger projects to the long arm, and I will do the smaller ones myself. I've got a few that I want to get done this month. And I'm thinking, you know, we've got 4 weekends. I want to get 4 projects. And I'm kind of running late in the game here because I don't have any done. And we only have like 2 weekends left. We may only have one 17th. Yeah, we only got like 11 days, so we don't have a full 2 weeks. So I may not get 4 done in February, but I want to get a project completed, and that's going to happen because I have some that's going on my machine tomorrow. But guys, if you like this type of video, you know, if you like to watch a work in progress coming together, tune in to me every Wednesday. I hope to be able to keep putting one out every Wednesday for you guys. Give me a thumbs up. If you've not yet subscribed, please do. And leave a comment. Tell me, you know, hey, tell me how many works in progress you got. I can tell you right now, I am working on 8 quilts. Well, some are quilts, some are wall hangers, some are, and I say working on 8. I have a lot of block of the months. I have block of the weeks. I have subscription boxes that, you know, have patterns that I'm doing. So those I'm counting because I'm still working on them. I'm just touching, you know, once a month. So, but I hope to be pushing out some finished projects this month. I will give you a review of February at the end of the month, and we'll see what I have completed and where my projects are. That will be in my weekly review, I guess you could say, is what I'm doing, is a project update. You'll see that on Monday. That will be recorded on Sunday evening because that way I can get my projects together that I've worked on and show you what I've done. So I do respond to each and every comment personally. And as always, until I see you again, have a very blessed day. Goodbye.